inside, take off your coat, I'll make you feel at home. Now let's pour a glass of wine, cause now we're all alone. I've been waiting all night, so just let me hold you close to me.
Hey guys, oh lord, I look sick. I look very pale today, but anyways, let me zoom you in. I decided that I want to wear contacts today, and these contacts are from prettyfabulous.com, and these are in Miami blue, just in case you were interested. This is not an advertisement. I bought this with my own money. So I figured I wanted this to be a talk through video for you guys, since I never do that. Why not, right? So what I'm gonna do to start off this look is, I was really wanting to go, oh my god, I can't talk. What I want to go for today is bold lashes and a pink lip, because I want this to be kind of like geared towards Valentine's Day, but not completely geared towards Valentine's Day. Just a nice romantic looking look. So I'm going to start off with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and it's a pore minimizing one because my pores look kind of big right now. I look scary. I've been up early editing, I'm sorry. Excuses. So I'm just going to put this right here where my pores get large, on my nose. Right here. This is where my pores get large. And as if you can tell, I have freckles that I'm gonna cover up. I like my freckles, but not that much. I don't think they look good on me. So I'm also gonna put it on my chin, mattify that. Just like where my pores are. I don't put too much. My goodness, I need color on my lips. I look sick. Okay, the foundation I'm going to be using is the True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup, and I am in the color Natural Buff and 3. I've been obsessed with this stuff, and I've also been obsessed with this, and I'm going to be doing tutorials with this, of course, and it is a Dream Matte Mousse. Yes, I have evolved from the L'Oreal Infallible, but that one's still one of my favorites. But I'm going to use this one today because I want a luminous glow. And I truly, don't you hate when your cat falls on the floor? Like, it really bothers me, so I'm gonna pick that up. So I'm just going to take this foundation. I really have been in love with this ever since my dewy skin foundation routine. It's just so lightweight. Like, it looks like I'm painting my face like a clown, but I'm not. It's just so lightweight, especially when I take my beauty blender and blend it out. It's natural and just gorgeous. I love it, and a little goes a long way. Gosh, I just love the way this makes my skin look. So what are y'all's favorite foundations? Sorry, I'm from Texas, so we say y'all. And no, we don't ride horses to school. I don't know what they're teaching you in other states, if you guys live in other states, but we don't ride horses to school. We actually drive cars. And people don't know how to drive over here. But no horses, but it is true, we do say y'all. And I can't break the habit because I'm a Texas girl, born and raised. So nothing I do can break the habit of saying y'all. And I hope this video isn't 40 minutes long, y'all. I'm just kidding, I'm overdoing it now. But I'm just gonna cover my whole face in this and try not to talk, because if I do, it'll take too long. So what I love about this foundation is that it is really like lightweight, but it has good coverage. And I'm going for a glam look today, so of course I want to cover everything. Normally I just throw this stuff on and sheer it out a bit, but I do want a more full coverage but luminous look, because I'm a matte girl and I like matte makeup a lot. So using this stuff is kind of out of my comfort zone, but I have fallen in love with it, so yeah. Okay, I'm running it down my neck. I have like a cut on my neck, I don't know why. No, I hate when you get it on the collar of your dress. Good going. Real good going. Okay. My problem areas are definitely around my nose because I have a really like rounded in nose. Like, I bless my mother and father for creating me, but my rounded nose is the part that gets the cakiest. So if you guys have any tips on how to get rid of cakiness around the nose, if you have like a rounded nose like me, let me know, because yeah, I don't like it. Okay, so that's as much as I'm gonna cover. Very luminous and glowy. I'm loving it. So of course I'm gonna go in with my Naked Skin concealer and conceal my under eye circles and around my eyebrows so they can be carved out. And I like to do my concealer like this, bring it in the inner corner, kind of like a mask. Just like that. Then I take the excess and go around my brows like this. So that's how I get the shape of my brows, if you guys are wondering. Just I carve them out like this. A lot of you guys want a brow routine, but this is exactly what I do. I just carve them out. Just go over them with red lip liner. I can't do a brow routine at the moment because I am not an expert at brows, and it's just, it would not be good. I know that it would be bad because my eyebrows aren't perfect. I see some girls and they've got some wicked eyebrows, and I'm just like, how the heck do you do that? Because mine are okay, but they're not perfect. So yeah, they're not even like completely even. Okay, taking my beauty blender and I'm blending out the mask. The beauty blender soaks up excess product, so those memes that guys make up about girls are pathetic because the beauty blender blends it out and it looks like it's a lot, but it's not, and it takes off the excess, so your faces, guys. And I got concealer all over my dress. So then I'm just gonna take a spoolie and go over my brows a bit. Also going to take this Anastasia tinted brow gel. This just kind of glues them down. Before I put in my powder, I'll wait for this to dry. And the powder I'm going to be using is a Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm just going to put a little bit on because I don't want a complete matte look, but I do want to cover. Oh my god, my lips look weird because there's concealer on half of it and it's like, looks like they're like eating, like, I don't know, it just looks funny. But I'm just going to take some powder on my beauty blender and put it under my eyes, of course, because I don't like creasing. Just like that. And I definitely like to put a little bit of powder on my forehead because I don't like when my forehead is too shiny. But everywhere else I kind of want to keep a little dewy. I don't really like this part dewy, but yeah. That's pretty much it. I'm just going to take any little tiny amount of excess powder, put it on my face. Like I said, I don't want a complete matte face and I can still see the dew coming through. So a lot of people ask me what I do to fill in my eyebrows, and all I do is use this lip liner, and it is the Boutique Lip Liner in Real Red, and you can get this at Sally's. All I do is run the pencil along like this. And I take this little brush and I comb it over like this. So it looks natural, even though my eyebrows aren't that natural. I don't dye them anymore. I used to, but they looked weird and I'm not going back to that. So I also take a red eyeshadow, which is this one right here, and I go over it so the color won't move and slip and slide. People ask me, how the heck do you put lip liner in your eyebrows? I've been doing it for like 3 years already, and no, they don't melt off. No, it doesn't come off. I don't scratch my eyebrows. That's like an obvious thing to do. Even if you are using a pomade, you just don't scratch your eyebrows. That's all you gotta do. So now we're gonna get into the eyes. I'm trying to think what I want to do. I don't want to do anything too dramatic because, like I said, I just want a warm eye. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. It's going to be super simple. It's going to be kind of similar to some looks that I've done, except I'm going to have bigger lashes. I'm just going to take Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek on a flat brush, this one, and I am going to put this all over my eyes. I want simple eyes because I'm going to wear these huge eyelashes. And I don't want to look like in drag. Like, so many people can wear really nice eyelashes and I can't because I just look like I'm in drag. And that's just me though. I'm not saying you guys do. That's how I look. I just don't like the way I look with super dramatic makeup and huge lashes. I've done looks for you guys like that. And I've gone out and I've sacrificed it. You know, people looking at me weird. But it's okay because I don't care what those people think. You should never care what people think. Please don't. Those people are irrelevant to you. You march to the own beat of your drum because you're going to be the person rocking the look. They're not. And if they can't do it because they're scared, then who cares what they think? They're just living in this, being simple in this world. And that can be boring sometimes. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to take this color called Frappe. And on a fluffy brush, I'm going to blend this out. So there's nothing wrong with being different. There's nothing wrong with being simple either. I'm not saying that either. We're all different though. So everyone should just respect each other. And if people judge you for it, then just separate yourselves from them because just march to the own beat of your drum. Never be scared. Like on my 90s hairstyles video, a lot of people are commenting, oh, people will make fun of me if I do this, and it makes me upset because just don't care what people think. I did this whole 80s thing in high school because I was obsessed with the 80s. I'm obsessed with the 70s, 80s, and 90s, if you guys didn't know that. So that's the only way I dressed. I had huge hair, and like, people would make fun of me, and I just ended up not caring. And after a while, people respect it. Like, I was picked onto the core when I was a freshman and sophomore. But then they saw that I never changed and they couldn't change me. And they just stopped and they ended up respecting me like, dang, this girl, she's not gonna change. Like, come on, like that's actually pretty cool, guys. And everyone just kind of like stopped altogether. And that's like the best thing that could have happened for me. So never change, guys. Trust me, it's for the better. I'm just gonna take a beige eyeshadow. Any beige eyeshadow will do. And I'm going to pop this underneath the brow bone. Of course, I want to make sure that I keep that hazy look. Also, I'm just going to take a frosty-ish color and pop that in the inner corner just to add a little bit of glow. I'm just taking this pinkish color from the Chocolate Bar palette. It's like a frosty pink color. The rest was just Makeup Geek eyeshadows. This looks nice with the blue eyes. I'm also gonna take, where the heck is my brown eyeliner? Why did I put it away? Okay, I'm gonna take my CoverGirl Liquid Line Blast and line my waterline a bit. Not too much, but also outline the outer waterline. I'm gonna smudge it out. So tell me, guys, what are your plans for Valentine's Day? Are you going to stay home and watch movies? Are you gonna go out to a restaurant? Are you gonna eat lots of chocolates? Because I think I'm gonna do that. I like Valentine's Day for the chocolates. I don't really care about the meaning. Chocolates is the best part. Of course, I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet. Usually I have things planned, but this time I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit more of that frappe eyeshadow. Frappe. If you say potato, I say potato. I don't know. And run that down here. I love Makeup Geek eyeshadows because you just can create like a sunset on your eyes. It just looks fantastic. 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 Okay. I'm gonna stop being weird now and I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm taking this eyelash curler and I'm going to curl them. A lot of people like to do their mascara before they pop on falsies. I don't because I am not a pro at falsies, and when I have mascara on, I just suck. I don't know why, I just do. I'm gonna take these eyelashes from Ardell and they are the double ups. I use this in my Acacia Brindley tutorial. So I'm gonna use them again. I'm going to take the black duo glue. These eyelashes are sky high, so they're pretty dramatic. This isn't gonna be for everyone. You can just opt for mascara if you choose to do this look, but I feel like being pretty dramatic today. And I'm getting into lashes because I used to hate them, but I'm warming up to them, so just blowing on it to speed up the process. My mom hates these eyelashes. When I did the Acacia Brindley tutorial, I ended up just like taking off the wig and going out with the look, and she's like, oh my god, those eyelashes are ridiculous. I was just like, Mom, how can you tell me I look ugly? And she was just like, you look ugly, and I felt bad. But I know she was kidding because I'm her daughter. She doesn't really think I'm ugly, but she did not like the lashes. I'm really trying to make sure that this glue gets tacky because I'm not gonna put any eyeliner on. Okay. Okay. Crazy, huh? I'm gonna do the other eyelash real quick and yeah. Okay, so now these eyelashes are pretty long. Like, I'm thinking about trimming them because I'm actually going out. But if I do, you'll know. But I'm gonna take my Better Than Sex mascara and blend in my fake lashes with my real lashes. There we go. And then place it on my lower lashes. Some of you might think that I look like I have spiders on my eyes, but it's okay because I'm thinking about trimming them a bit so they can look better. Yeah, I'm gonna trim them a bit and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I trimmed the lashes because they were honestly starting to scare me, but because they were like touching the roof of my eye. They still look pretty long, so I don't know if this is gonna be good for you guys, but bowl lashes are cool, so don't judge the people who like it. Be nice, because if you're not, I'm just gonna delete the comment anyways. So, like, you can leave your little dislike if you want, but I'm gonna delete the comment, I'm sorry. But the other ones were a little scary, but I like them now, they look nice. But I'm going to go in with this palette, and I'm going to take the color Sun Bunny and Skyline, which are these two, and I'm going to add some bronzer and then blush. That's a really pretty blush. Then I'm going to take this Becca Opal little liquid highlighter and place some highlight right here, down my nose, a little above my Cupid's bow, blend that out. That's so pretty. I love a liquid highlight. I just love it. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of the color in here called Satin Sheets. It's just kind of like another highlighter, and I'm just gonna put that over it because that is a liquid highlighter and it might rub off. But I'm just putting a little bit because I love how subtle that liquid highlighter is. Like, I love Champagne Pop, but it's very pigmented and I don't want that kind of look today. I want something a little bit less pigmented, but come on, Champagne Pop still rocks. Still rocks. Okay, so time to finish off with lips. Let's see what I choose. So I just decided that I am going to use Joseph Colors Stone, and this has been pretty popular lately. I got my hands on it even though it's been discontinued. I got it off of eBay and it was a very smart decision. So I'm going to put this on and the look will be complete. So that is my romantic Valentine's Day date look for you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I really like the look. It was pretty easy to achieve, but it looks glamorous. If you decide to use this look, please make sure to tag me on Instagram. Every link to my social media accounts is in the beginning. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!